all for coming today. These are always, they never get old. That's for sure.
Take the mask off.
I can't remember the exact number, but I think that Kate looked up, and this is the 25th that we've had basically in the last 10 or 11 years. And, anybody asks, what our why is, that's our why. This one's special for a variety of reasons. But for a kid who I've known since she was first, second grade running around, she's always had a dream. And her dream was to make a difference and to play college basketball. Is that pretty accurate?
Yeah.
And she's never strayed from that path. Just somebody who has been, since elementary, middle school, very driven and goal oriented. Anything that she's wanted to accomplish or set her mind to, she's done it. And I'll be honest, I had never heard of Fisk University last summer. And then when she mentions Fisk, we start looking at it, and it's a pretty cool place. It's a very cool place. A lot of history. One of the traditional HBCUs in America. And so then the more and more I researched it, if a kid can choose a school that exemplifies them, it's a school and a kid that are basically the same. Fisk University is that place. Nashville's beautiful. It's a great place to go see Laila play and then hang out for a long weekend. But what makes it special to me personally is it's a girl who, at so many times in her life, has been told, nah, you can't do this, or you can't do that, or you're too short, or you're too slow, or you're too what. She just said, prove it, or she set out and she proved it, and she said, I'll show you. And, this is a great example of that. She's blessed with great family, one of the hardest workers, one of the gym rat kids that we have. She hasn't, since our season was over, she hasn't missed a day where she's come in and she stole Coach Huggins' keys out of his backpack and went over to the fitness center and worked out. And that's not an exaggeration. She's going to be ready. I told her our last night we played, it wouldn't surprise me a bit for me to be an old man, but me voting for Laila Eliotti for United States President. She's that type of kid. And just tremendous pride today. Really excited to see Laila get a chance to realize her dream on a special day like this. At this time, I'll turn it over to her dad, Mr. Rob.
Okay. Hey, just want to thank everyone for coming today. On behalf of her mom and I, first, glory to God for this day and this opportunity for my daughter. She is, like Coach Smith said, she's one special kind of kid. I just remember just from the day one, and she still has them, so if anybody needs any dolls or things like that, I have plenty of dolls from when she first got started. And she would never play with them. She would always find my basketball in the gym or in the garage and just start dribbling. And I'm like, maybe I get all these other stuff, these dolls and stuff. And so she wanted basketball ever since then, and I couldn't stop her. Want to thank Coach Smith and his staff here for doing a wonderful job here at creating a program, not just a good basketball team, but a program here at Nettleton High School. It's probably a diamond in the rough in Arkansas. Northeast Arkansas is definitely on the map because of schools and coaches like Coach Smith and his program. Also want to give thanks also to one that we lost, Coach Greg Rainwater. He was very influential in Laila's life, always speaking to her, and we can hear him now saying, way to go, kid. And that was always a good person to be around and have as a mentor for Laila. I also want to thank my brothers in the back, Arkansas Bandits and Papa Bandits, for really just being that another father for her throughout her life. They're a very big reason for where she is right now today. Her teammates and family and friends who supported her. If nothing else, fundraisers, buying sheets and popcorn and cookies and wherever else was sold. You're always there for us. So I always want to thank everyone for that. And again, on behalf of her mom and I, we just want to thank you all for coming. It's a special day for her.
You want to say something? Oh, okay. You good?
I would just like to thank you guys for coming out and showing some support. It is a big ordeal. I'm still sitting here thinking like, wow, we did it. Well, actually she did it, but stayed on track, didn't let anybody swear away from her path, which is wonderful with what's going on in the world nowadays. So I'm just sitting here and thinking like, I'm really proud of you. I wish you the best. I mean, I wish everybody all the best. I just want you to, when you need help, always reach out because this is your family. So just make sure you always look back.
Okay. So first off, thank God for letting me get to this day. I wish Coach Rainwater was here to open it up for me. I want to thank all my Nettleton teachers I had. The teachers that I've had over the years have been, amazing. They've always been there to like work around my schedule, comfort me, show up at games. It's just amazing, like a big village that I have behind me. I want to thank, my Nettleton coaches, all of them that I've had for my 7 to 8 years here. They're all devoted to what they do. They all have helped me in any way. Yesterday I took senior pictures and I called Coach Livingston and Coach Huggins and they both answered the phone and it was probably 5 or 6 o'clock at night. So, you don't get that everywhere. And then I want to thank my, Arkansas Bandits family for, just allowing me to represent them in every way that I do and allowing me to grow with the program. I want to thank my teammates, first my Nettleton teammates for being my sisters, always being my thing to look forward to in the day. 140, 140 at 4 o'clock, only a few people know about that. So I just want to thank y'all for always, making me smile and always being there to laugh with me. My Bandits teammates, it's not very often where you bring your, your rivals. Usually you play them twice a year to your signing. But I want to thank girls like Blythe and Livy for always pushing me to be my best and always being, some of my best friends. And Kendra too, yeah, it's that Pocahontas foe 4A. I want to give a special thanks to Tasia and Wakiri for always, being my sisters from day one. Definitely wish I could play more games with y'all, but you know how we rock. You know how we rock. And then I want to thank my family for being here today. Always supporting me, buying my stuff, and just having a good time with me. And just want to thank my friends for always having my back. I'm done. Thank you. I'm done. I'm done. Just open it up. Just open it up. Just open it up.
It's still at the printer.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
oh yeah.
I guess, I didn't have a speech prepared, but I want to thank Laila, her family, and the Nettleton staff. Like Coach Rob said, it's a program. So you girls that's up and coming, you know where you're at, you know what you got to do to be here. Some of y'all be here a couple years, next year. This is basically like my daughter. She already know I can't say the language I want to say, so I'm going to keep it clean. But hard-working kid, the main part, a great kid. To make it in this life, you got to be great people, and this is one of them. Coach Rob, Talisa, y'all know, from day one. So we're like, Laila got to run faster, them legs couldn't catch up, but they caught up eventually, and it made a big difference. But I'm very proud of you. I'm proud of what you're doing. Everybody don't get a chance to do it. I know everybody expecting you when you get there. They're going to, yeah, she's a pretty good ball player. But I hope they got the fight director ready because I know you're going to start a little stuff down there. So don't worry about these All-Americans and all that stuff. Do the work that you've been taught with Nettleton. Do the work that you've been taught with Dad and Mom. And bleed orange. So we ain't worried about it. Okay?
Yeah.
That's it. I get to crying. I get to talk too much.
All right, it's that time. If anybody, come here, B.
Come here, B. Better than Jamaria. Let's be for real. Ready?
Yeah, what are you doing? There it is. Well, Layla, just your thoughts on today and just kind of the excitement of getting a chance to play college basketball.
Oh yeah, it's really exciting. You know, in a COVID year, you never know like what you're gonna do. You know, people have it's just been so crazy. It's just nice knowing where I'm gonna be attending for the next 4 years, and it's really fun to see my family and friends, especially have such a big group as I did today during COVID. So.
Your thoughts on your career you've had here at Nettleton.
Yeah, my career has been amazing. I've been a part of a lot of winning teams. This is a winning program, so I'm just glad to be a part of it. And, when I look back at my Nettleton career, I'm proud of what I did, and I'm proud of the whole team.
Just as far as going to Fisk, what do you feel like you bring to the court for Fisk?
Oh, what I bring? I feel like I bring my basketball IQ, my grit, my grind, my heart, all of my heart, and just also my shooting ability, just a little bit.
What was did you like best about Fisk when you had a chance to? You've had a chance to go over there? Or?
Actually, no. Yeah, disclosure. I've had a lot of virtual visits, but I just love that the coaches are they're really in touch with what they're doing there. They're trying to build something. And I've never been part of a program that's actually trying to build something. I've always been a part of something that's already been built, except for my AAU program. But I'm excited to see something being built. And Coach Janine and the men's basketball coach are from New York, so I'm ready to learn a little bit of that New York style. And Fisk is an HBCU, so that's just a +1. So.
Yeah, I looked at some pictures. It looked really
oh yeah,
nice.
Nashville's everybody when I talk about Nashville, they're like, oh my gosh, Nashville is so amazing. So I've already got a lot of visitors coming through the first month.